The boardroom was glass and marble, sleek, echoing every word like it was a courtroom. Jonathan Sinclair, a billionaire who'd built Sinclair Industries from nothing, leaned back in his chair, fingers steepled, ready to mock the next person who dared challenge him. That person was 16-year-old Aaliyah Monroe, a black teenager with sharp eyes and a sharper mind, who had walked into the building like she owned the place. She had papers clutched in her hands, detailing financial documents, corporate bylaws, and an inheritance clause that had gone unnoticed for decades. When she stepped forward, calm and confident, Jonathan let out a derisive laugh. "I'm sorry," he said, smirking, "but I don't recall giving the keys of my company to a teenager." Aaliyah simply smiled. "You haven't," she replied, "but the company doesn't belong to you either." Silence fell over the boardroom as she laid the documents on the polished table. One by one, she explained how her late grandmother had been a silent partner, a shareholder whose contributions had been legally binding but largely ignored. The board members shifted uncomfortably as she detailed the succession plan outlined in the company charter, highlighting her grandmother's intention to name a young heir who would bring fresh perspective. Jonathan's laughter faded into confusion, then disbelief, as the reality sunk in. The teenager in front of him was indeed the rightful heir. Aaliyah didn't raise her voice. She didn't demand power. She simply stated the facts with clarity, intelligence, and poise, far beyond her years. By the time she finished, the board unanimously recognized her claim, and Jonathan, still trying to process the situation, finally nodded in reluctant respect. "Well," he said quietly, "I suppose we have a new CEO." Aaliyah offered a polite smile, signaling that she was ready, not just to inherit, but to lead. That day she proved that legacy, preparation, and quiet determination could overturn assumptions, prejudice, and centuries of underestimation. And as she walked out of the boardroom, the laughter of the millionaire had long vanished, replaced by a profound awareness. He had seriously underestimated the power of a black teenager with vision and legal foresight.